Hey y'all, Josh here today, aka the world's greatest dad, and we're doing dad stuff, which means there's always something that's got to be spread in this yard. So today we're going to go ahead and break down the Scott's Turf Builder EdgeGuard Super Spreader and see if it might be a right tool for you. Let's get it. So as you can see, we're looking at the Scott's Turf Builder EdgeGuard Mini today, and this thing's going to hold about 5,000 square feet of product. If that ain't enough for you, either refill it or get yourself the full-size one, baby. It'll hold up to 15,000 square feet. Now this thing is perfect for flinging and slinging grass seed, weed and feed, fertilizer, granular pest control, and even in the winter, throw some of that ice melt in this thing and it'll split that stuff out too. Now all you're gonna do is simply pour your product in there, right in the reservoir. You're gonna set your easy dial to one of those spreader settings depending on what you're using. Pump on that trigger, start moving, and you're slinging. So in order to demo this thing today, we're gonna go ahead and spread some 7 insect killer lawn granules. And before we get to that, I just wanna give a shout out to the wheels that they got on this thing, because I've got a couple other broadcast spreaders, and I gotta say, man, they got the air up wheels. And while those might be nice, most of the time, it never fails, man. Every time I go to use one of those things, there's always at least one flat tire. Gotta go find my air compressor, makes me grumpy for a little while. And so with this bad boy, I simply fill it up and we're ready to go. So let's get going. So no matter what you're spreading, always turn that bag over and it's gonna give you your exact setting that you need to do depending on your spreader. So we got some weed and feed right here. You'll see right there, Scott's EdgeGuard, 5 3/4 if we were doing that. Now we go over to our 7, and it's even more specific. Scott's Turf Builder EdgeGuard Mini. If I wanna spread 2 pounds per 1,000 feet, I gotta set this bad boy at 5.5. So setting this bad boy is super simple. It's gonna actually have quarter turn increments. So you'll see it starts on 2 here. We got 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4, 3. And we're going 5.5 today. So we're just gonna move on up to 5 and 1/2. Let's roll. So one cool feature that sets this spreader apart from some other ones on the market is this EdgeGuard technology. Basically, you adjust it right here in the back. It's off right now. Once you move that over, it's now on. And what that's gonna do is keep you from broadcasting stuff over here. So you wanna keep stuff off your sidewalks or out of your flower gardens, this thing's a major help. All right, so we got our insect killer all spread, and hopefully that's gonna keep the fleas and ticks away for another few months. And my dog's gonna be super happy about that. A couple words to describe this bad boy. It's just simple and easy to use, and she gets the job done. And since I'm feeling rather saucy today, I'm gonna go ahead and show you one more cool feature about this bad boy here. You got winter time, you got ice on your sidewalks, use this thing year round, all right? Pour your ice melt in there and let her rip. So another cool feature about this thing is that it folds up for easier storage in your garage. Now obviously if you leave this thing out like this, it's gonna take up a lot of space, but you can collapse this right here by simply loosening these clips, pulling that, it will fold underneath, and now you got a much smaller footprint. So there you go, baby. Now you know everything you need to know about the Scott's Turf Builder EdgeGuard broadcast spreader. And as you can see, this thing spreads everything but disease. And it's for that reason I give it a world's greatest dad 2 thumbs up and I say, go out and get you one.